It is the 30th of June and we are 4 days out from my first photo shoot. The hard work is done. We are on easy street now with our first refeed day going in today. We have got 600 grams of carbs going in today, 500 grams of carbs going in tomorrow, then 300 grams on Thursday before a lower day on Friday, and then on Saturday it is about just riding into that photo shoot, which I cannot wait for. We've got a cheeky little spray tan going down on Friday as well. Emma was going to do it, but we're getting it done properly. We're going all out. I'm going to be looking like Triple H at WrestleMania 18, tanned to the gills and jacked to the gills. But we are sat in the garden. Emma just finished a maternity leave the other day, so we're sat in the garden enjoying a nice coffee. I'm just on the black coffee there. Monsters, the goths have been pulled. The goths have been pulled until after the shoot, just because fizzy and we don't want any digestion issues. Also zero sugar, any fizzy zero sugar drink has been pulled as well, which is pretty wounding because I do like my daily 1 or 2 goths. But it's a good job I've got some pre-workout for this session because it's needed. The past week 1,800 calories has been a little bit of a struggle, if I do say so myself. I don't usually struggle with stuff like that, but 1,800 calories after dieting for so long, pushing the calories as low as possible, cardio going in. I did the last cardio session yesterday, which was nice, but it was at the point where cardio and even just getting steps in was a little bit, can't be arsed. But the refeed's going in today, and that is the whole purpose of this video. I'm going to show you everything that I am eating. 600 grams of carbs. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. The food is going to be very, very similar to what I do usually eat. There's just going to be more of it. And who doesn't want to watch me eat 600 grams of carbs? Enjoy the day, have some fun, and finally eat some food. But like I say, the hard work is done. It is the straight and narrow now, the enjoyment phase, the relaxing phase. I'm looking the part, Crocodile Dundee. Going to enjoy this coffee with Emma, and I'll see you for meal numero uno. Meal 1 time, and the one I am really looking forward to. We have got 100 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of Frosties, 30 grams of honey on there. This is a pre-workout. You did see it on my last 600 gram carber. A perfect meal to get in roughly around 130 to 140 carbs in this meal. I have got it tracked on there, but I've got some other bits tracked to have pre-training as well. So I'm going to eat this, get this down me, enjoy absolutely every single mouthful because it's been a while since I've had a big bowl of cream of rice like this, and this is just looking good. It's been in the fridge cooling, which is perfect, which is what you want. Whew, this is going to be good, and I'm hoping the session is going to be even better because I've been running off fumes in my sessions, not really getting a pump, not really training that well. This is the Gasmark 10 cinnamon toffee apple cream of rice. Very, very nice. I have got a good selection of cream of rice at the moment. I've got about 3 on the go with 1 that's unopened. That's what you do in a diet. You just buy shitloads of stuff. I've got loads of proteins as well, just to switch flavourings up. You have to do it in a diet. You have to keep it spicy. It's spicy. But I'm buzzing. You can tell I'm buzzing. I'm going to enjoy this now, and then I'll show you what the pre-workout snackage is. Another rinse and repeat meal here for me, but just more of it. And I tell you, every time you see these rice cakes, wait till I am in this marathon prep. These are going to be getting nailed on the daily. We've got 5 plain salted rice cakes there. We've got 30 grams of strawberry jam, the Aldi like special one, the special one, really good gear, and a banana. Smashed up the banana on there, making it all nice with a little bit of salt on there as well for the pumpage. But feeling good after that first meal. Went down an absolute treat, hit the spot. Like I've said numerous times, whenever you do these refeed days, it's still never enough food. When you've been in that deficit for a long period of time, calories have been low, you're hungry, food noise is there, you can rinse through foods like there's no tomorrow. And I said it in my last one, you see me in this shit most days, pretty much every day. The only different things I've added in today is some Frosties and some Cocoa Pops. Everything else is the same. Don't mess up these refeed days, especially this close to the shoot. I don't want to be there with digestion issues shitting back out, all that stuff. The time for treats will come. Sunday, I'm at my mum's. She's making a brownie, a homemade brownie, which she's going to have in it Nutella, Bourneville, because I love fucking dark chocolate, and peanut M&Ms brownie. Then we're getting this pizza takeaway that I've never had before. She raves about it. My missus has had it, but we've been in the diet, I've not had it, and I am buzzing for it. I've already made up what I'm going to have. 14-inch, boom. But the time for food does come. The time for food does come back. So do not mess these refeed days up. We tested one out not long ago where we did 800 gram carb and it sat perfectly. We tested one out the other week, 600 gram carb, sat perfectly. So keeping it exactly the same. This meal is going to go down now, and then we're on the pre-workout. Pre-workout is in. So I'm going to be showing you what pre-workout we're having today, because I need that energy for the pump. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling back to life. I have been lagging, but I am back to life. Bah. Pre-workout time, no goths, means we're going to have to resort to a pre-workout. I have had some coffee today. I probably am drinking a little bit too much caffeine at the moment, but in the diet, it really does curb them cravings. Curbs the appetite, especially in the morning when you're trying to push them meals a little bit later. It does help, but I think I'm going to have a bit of a cut down after this diet, especially maybe on the zero sugar fizzies as well. I mean, a monster away, a goth a day, a monster a day, a goth a day keeps the docs away, so they say. But what are we on pre-workout wise today? We have got the Vari V2 non-stim orange dreamsicle flavour, which is really, really nice. A strong, just non-stim free pump. Really good. Highly recommend you getting it. Creatine, 10 grams. But thank that we had this in the locker. I'm not going to full scoop it because it's been a while since I have had a pre-workout. Sweet Apple Crunch MVP. Really, really nice. I usually only have this when I'm doing my morning 4 a.m. sessions, and I reckon there's probably just about enough in there to get me through today and tomorrow's session. Half a scoop is 11 grams. Let's see. What we get. Boom. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hopefully this session is going to be a flyer. If you'd have seen me, like I say, the past few days, I've been away in Wales, seeing family, stayed at the caravan with Emma, fully on diet, fully on plan, didn't miss a single beat. And I don't like to use the word hard because it's not hard. It's just very different from what you're used to. Very different from what I'm used to. Usually if me and Emma go on holiday, we go down to the caravan or whatever we do. Obviously I try and keep, unless it's our big holiday, big summer holiday or Christmas where we go fully off plan, I try and keep things as not regimented, but 1 to 2 main meals a day that are pretty much on plan, and then the rest of the time is there to enjoy yourself and do what you want in moderation, of course, especially when you're working towards your goals, but enjoy yourself. So it was strange to be down there. And when we went to see family on Saturday, my mum, my auntie, my uncle, one of my uncles was over from Sweden, and we went to their caravan and we were on the beach all day and everyone was enjoying a bit of food, and my mum made a chilli, and again I had to turn my mum's food down, which is wounding, but she did put me some. She didn't make a chilli, she made a spag bowl. She made a chilli last time. It's hard because my mum's food, I don't know about anyone else, but Mumsy's cooking is always the best cooking. It's always the one, and turning her food down for me is really, really hard. But goals. This is a big thing. If you've got goals you are working towards, and the stuff you're doing, and you've set yourself out these challenges and tasks and big things that you want to achieve, you're gonna have to learn the word no. You are gonna have to say no to things as much as it's difficult. Of course, I wanted to enjoy myself this weekend. I wanted to eat some food, maybe have a beer with my mum, have a beer with my family, have some nice treats and stuff like that. But 1 week out from the photo shoot, it's not possible to do that. It isn't possible. And sometimes you're gonna have to just learn to do it, because if I'd have done it and I'd have fell off track, which would have been very easy, and a lot of people would do it, you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna have fell way behind. You're gonna be in a pissed off mood. Chances are then that's gonna cause you to rebound badly and think, shit, you know what, I fucked it anyway, so I'll just stop. Plus, when you've not had treat food like chocolate, anything like that that's sweet, when you have it, there's no, I don't care how controlled you are gonna struggle to control yourself, because you are just going to open the floodgates of sugar and stuff that you've not had, and it's going to be bad. So it's never just going to be one. Remember, it's never just going to be one chocolate bar or one little bit of cake or one bit of ice cream. It's going to be a lot. And then imagine doing that 1 week out. Even imagine doing that 3-4 weeks out, massively falling off plan, struggling to get yourself back on it. You fell off for 4 or 5 days because of one bite of chocolate, one little bit of chocolate, one little bit of ice cream. And I am all for enjoyment, I am. I hope this channel and my Instagram page portrays that, when it's time to enjoy yourself. But when you've got goals, sometimes it's better to just be super locked in. As much as, again, I don't like using that word, I don't like using these wanky fitness words, but be locked in and understand that it isn't going to be forever. And there will come a time where you can do this again. But everything has to be in moderation. So that doesn't just mean get to the end of your diet, get to the end of your running block, whether you're doing a marathon and stuff like that, and you've been very regimented, and then just all hell break loose. Because if I get to my diet end on Saturday, a lot of people, and me, if I didn't control myself, could ruin all this 16 weeks hard work within 2 weeks, if you let yourself. Because food noise is going to be that bad. Food noise is bad now. If I let myself, I could eat everything in sight, and 16 weeks of work is gone down the shitter. And you do not want to be living with yourself when that's happened. I've done it before. It's a horrible feeling. You feel like you've wasted time, you've wasted all your energy, you've wasted a lot of stuff. Just stick to it. Do it in moderation, of course. Get some things planned for when these big goals finished. I know I have. I've got a good few weekends coming up of plans. But 95% to 98%, 95 to 98% of the time around them plans, I am still going to be on it and militant. And then I'm going to enjoy myself to the fullest. And that's what it's about. Just learn to say no sometimes. You're going to thank yourself. You're going to feel better for it. You're going to stay on plan. You're going to stay working towards them goals, which is all about working towards them goals every day, every week. Have goals, set yourself them. But that's enough preaching from me. Pre-workout time, rice cakes down, feeling good, feeling energetic. You wouldn't have had me talking this much 2 days ago. Ready to go to the gym, ready to smash it off. Let's go. We are back from the gym, and we have got the old faithful chicken and rice with a little bit of lettuce. The VT sticky rice, I've been on not even half a pack last week. Nothing, just salad, just chicken. So a full pack of VT rice, let me tell you, if you're looking at getting your carbs in nice and easy, they are perfect. They split, so you can have half or you can have full, depending on how many you're having, but a piece of piss. Obviously cooking rice is a little bit cheaper. Yes, it is a little bit cheaper, but this is just easy. Dinged in the microwave, 2 minutes with the chicken that's pre-cooked. I do get the pre-cooked Aldi chicken, so it is a saviour when it comes to stuff like this. It just makes my life 10 times easier. But a nice, easy, digestible meal after the gym. Training was good. Still feeling flat, still looking quite flat, even after 220 carbs, but it's expected after such low calories and low carbs for the past week, well, 8 days we've been doing. Sent some shots over to the coach, and he said, yeah, we are running a little bit flat, so we're going to reassess tomorrow where we're at in terms of what we do with that refeed. But I've still got quite a lot of carbs to go in. I've got this and more. So we are on the right track, but the muscles, just trying to contract with them muscles in the gym and feeling it was a little bit difficult. And the post-workout shots, I mean, I look fucking super lean, but just running that little bit flat still, but it is still expected. We have got a few days till the shoot. We just want to be coming in tip-top condition there. Going to get this down me now because I am absolutely starving. Next meal up, we have got the oats with nice little bit of whey drip, banana, jam, peanut butter. What else have we got? Cinnamon powder. So we've got 100 grams of oats there. We have got 1 banana, 20 grams of whey made into a whey drip with 10 grams of peanut butter mixed through that. We've got the peanut butter cup of form, so it goes together a treat. Then we've got 15 grams of jam on there, and we have also got a little bit of cinnamon powder just for flavour. But this meal has been a staple in my diet phase. Cream of rice and this been a staple, but at the moment I like my oats. Whether you've tried it, I call it the speedy overnight oats. So I cook them in the microwave, heat them up, get them all nice, get the consistency nice, and then what I do is I bang them in the fridge for minimum an hour, but preferably 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. Gets them into like a cakey texture. Then I bang the whey drip on it, bang all the toppings on it. Obviously the toppings weren't as good as this towards the back end of the diet. It was basically just whey drip. But as we go forward now into this marathon prep, these meals you see me eating today, based on what Jake sets my proteins, carbs, fats, calories at, which we're going straight into marathon prep from Monday. So we've got the photo shoot on Saturday, marathon prep starts Monday, which will be taking it easy for that first week, just easing back into it, washing some fatigue off from this diet, getting the calories up, getting the cardio up, getting the carbs up, making sure we stay as lean as possible. But the meals you see me eating now, when we're pushing for this marathon prep, carbs are going to be very high. I'm going to be sticking around the same stuff that I'm eating right now. I'm not changing everything. My body's been working good, regulating it. My stomach's good. There's no issues. So I'll be keeping the cream of rice in, the oats in, the rice cakes in, the jam, the honey, the fruits, chicken, rice, chicken, potatoes, and then, like I always like to do, a Friday or Saturday night when I'm off, or a Sunday, I'll make a nice tea with Emma that I'll track into my calories at the start of the week and my macros, and everything will be bang on, just to break it up. But I've found it just makes it easier. If it fits your macros, it fits your macros is a good way to go about it. But you don't want to be tracking every single day unless you've got a lot of time on your hands and you're willing to just go about each day not knowing what you're doing. Make it fucking simple on yourself. I've said this before, make it as simple as you possibly can. And I mean, look at that. Who wouldn't want to eat that every single day? Obviously a little bit more whey drip in there and maybe some more fruits as we go. But it's absolutely amazing. 100 grams of oats there, gonna go down an absolute treat. Then we've got a big carb heavy tea to get down us. Everything's feeling good at the moment. Everything's feeling good. This bucket hat goes into many different styles. We've gone for a bit of a Van Helsing cowboy style. What do you think? Gonna smash this off now. Beautiful. Here we go, the final meal, well, the final 2 meals going in. We have got the tea, which is a heavy carb tea there. We have got 170 grams of raw chicken, staple again, 250 raw potato, and another full pack of VT, a little bit of salad in there, a little bit of Nando sauce in there, a little bit of salt in there, which is a perfect tea. More rice, again, simply because the rice digests perfectly for me. It is a great digesting carb for anyone. And it's easy to get the calories up with that because we are on a bit higher calories today, and obviously the carbs. And it's just perfect, late at night, nice and digesting. And then as a dessert, we have got 92 grams of choco rice, which is gonna go down an absolute treat. Tiny little bit of almond milk with that as well. Choco rice, another easy digesting carb. Perfect pre-training, perfect post-training. But on days like today, get this down you. Doesn't sit heavy on you, doesn't lie on your stomach, doesn't make you feel like shit. Cocoa Pops, unreal cereal. Whereas actually having a discussion with Emma before about what your top 5 cereals are. And I think I'm going Cocoa Pops, I don't know in what order. Cocoa Pops, Cookie Crisps, Weetabix Minis chocolate, but they used to be better when they were more sugary. Crave, and it's a hard one. It's a hard one at the top. I don't know. I can't call it. I cannot call it. Frosties is a good one, but there's so many out there that I can't even think of. I'd need to be stood in a supermarket, but gonna get this down me anyway. The totals for today: 600 grams of carbs, 40 grams of fat, 136 protein. Bang on where we need to be. Feeling good, feeling fuller. Wasn't feeling too great after the workout, but 220 carb had only gone in at that point. A lot more is going in now. Feeling fuller as the day's gone on. But reevaluating the situation every day on the run up to the shoot now. We've done the hard work. It's about making sure this look is clean and crisp. So in contact with Jake every morning, pictures going over to him fasted in the morning of the physique, seeing how it reacts to the food that's gone in today, and then we'll make some changes. It's meant to be 500 gram carb tomorrow. It could potentially be more. We're going to see what happens, because in his words, I was running a little bit flat in my workout, like I explained. But gonna go and enjoy this motherfucker now, get it down me, then enjoy this. That is it. That is it. 600 gram carb refeed day, 4 days out from the photo shoot. The hard work is done. I am absolutely buzzing. Cannot wait for the shoot, soaking it in now, enjoying the process of the next few days, carb loading up. Gonna get a naughty tan, naughty fake tan. I've actually started exfoliating for it now. I didn't know there was so much that went into it. I thought it was simply just turn up and getting your tan and that was it. Exfoliating the body at the moment. Then we're having a full body shave, which is going to be looking nuts. Going to be looking like a naked mole rat or something. But that's it. That's it from me. Next time I see yous, I'll probably be tanned. It might be post-shoot. It might be pre-shoot. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Another full day of eating. Look at the foods I'm eating when I do these refeed days. It's rinse and repeat. I will get some good food content out there eventually, like a 10,000k challenge that I did in the past. If you've not watched that, check that one out. I'm going to aim for a 15 at some point this year, definitely. But marathon prep starts next week. So the journey starts to marathon prep and ultra marathon, which I'm going to be documenting for you all on here. So if you like my face, you like my voice, you like my advice, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you on the other side.